Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back here to another Creative Sports College. It's Coach Yadi here, and today we're going to talk about the double under. Today especially we're going to talk about 3 different points to either improve on your double under, or if you're not able to do the double unders, then how to learn them, right? We have 3 different things. Number 1 being this jump strength. Number 2 being a rhythm of the rope, or in this sense the rhythm of your jump in unison with the rope. And also the last one will be the speed of the rope. Now, why are these 3 things so important? From experience, teaching the classes and seeing a lot of people struggle on double unders, I always see these 3 things coming back into play that determine if they're able to do it or not. First of all, that jump strength is important because if you're not able to jump high enough off the floor, then the rope doesn't have the time to come around you twice in order for you to complete a double under. Second, rhythm is also very important to maintain your double under or those repetitions for one after the other for a longer period of time. Sometimes you see people messing up their jump rope rhythm in the sense of they're jumping in a certain height and then they go lower again and then they jump higher again, and then their rope is also off, so that plays a big role in if they're able to do multiple reps in a row. Last one being the speed of the rope, to get it to start at first. If you don't have a fast rope, then you will also not be able to get that rope under your body twice when you're in the air. So those 3 things are very important. And if you're working on those 3 things, you can improve or you might even learn this. Now, how are we going to attack this? Well, first of all, we have our jump height. So we're going to get your ropes. And when you're going to jump, I don't want you to stick with the super short jumps for the single unders. You see a lot of people when they go fast, they go like this and they stay very low and they go fast on their single unders. You even see people when they jump, they do the double hop in between. That will also not get you to the double under. So if you notice that you're doing this a lot, I'm going to challenge you to jump it up and take it a step higher so you go higher on your jump. So we're going to do high singles. We're going to jump high, bounce, and I'd much rather have you doing a slow one, just a slow couple of reps like I'm doing right now. Relaxed, controlled, but jump high. Okay, that is your first goal. If you're working on this, I would say do like a set of 20 repetitions, relax, do a set of 20 again, and keep going like that. All right, point number 2, we're gonna go for the rhythm of the rope. Now, to start off with the rhythm, we first have to understand the rhythm of a single under. Sometimes you see already that people are trying to figure out what that is exactly. Now, I want you to think about this concept where you trade places with the rope. So now that I'm starting in the bottom, I'm going to jump. When I'm jumping, my rope is going to trade places with me. So when I am in the air, at my peak of my jump, so the highest point, then the rope has to be below me. So I constantly switch and trade places like that. If I don't do that, my rope might even catch me by going faster than my jump, and then eventually it will run into each other and you trip, right? That's something you don't want. So focus on this. When you jump high, the rope is below you. 1, 2. And you always can tell by my arms. So when I'm jumping, my arms go down, or in this sense, my forearm. When I go down, so I land, my arms are up. So watch again. I want to try and focus on that constant change of position. Now, if you're struggling with that rhythm, keep it slow and controlled, like I showed you with the first single unders, and then try to add this to your regime, or your practice, adding the rhythm of the rope. You can even film yourself if you're unaware of what you're doing, so you can tell exactly what you're doing. Last but not least, we're going to talk about the speed of the rope. Now, how to improve the speed is very important. You need to think as your arm being a whip. Sometimes you see people with very stiff arms doing this double under practice, and this double under practice with stiff arms means that they cannot transfer the power from their shoulder/elbow region into their rope. Now I want you to see this as 3 really loose components: your shoulder, your elbow, and your wrist. And those 3 can function as a whip. The movement starts somewhere around the shoulder and then elbow, wrist, fingers into the rope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to both of my handles. I'm going to hold on to the rope, or just the handles, whatever I prefer, and I'm going to make this whipping sound with my rope. So I'm going to go like that. And then you can hear it. You can hear the whistle. You can hear the hit on the floor. Now, if you do it multiple times, you can tell that I'm starting to get the hang of this. I'm starting to feel what the rope is doing, the moments of like resistance of the rope. You really feel what's going on, and you can use that to hit it on the floor and use that speed. Now, the more often you practice this, you get the feel for it. Of course, not only on your good arm, you're also going to do it on the other arm, so you feel the difference between the two. So, those three things are very important to keep on practicing. Now, if you want to get into your double under rhythm, we're going to go penguin jumps first. First, I'm going to untangle my rope a little bit so I have it ready for the next part. Penguin jumps is a very good one. So when you're going to start to learn how to practice your double under, first we need to get the rhythm down. So what we're going to start off is when you jump, you're going to tap. When you're in the air, you tap twice, so the second time. And then when you land, you have your break in that sense. So we're going to jump, 1 in the air, 2, land. You can do this with me like I'm showing you right now when I just get on my toes. So I go for my jump, I go 1 when I'm in the air, 2, and then I land. So we're going to practice this. Jump, tap twice before you land. And that is important, people. Film yourself in slow motion to see if you're actually doing it, if you're unaware of what is going on. Jump, tap, tap, land. And keep practicing that. That is the actual rhythm of the double under. Very important to learn that as well, because if you have no idea what you can expect or how to even get it done, then what's the point? Start with your penguin jump, tap, tap, land. Practice it a couple times, film yourself slow motion, check what you're doing, all the good stuff. Now, there's a couple of more things. People say always like, yeah, my rope is too long, or hey, my rope is too short. Of course, it plays a big role in it, but it's not per se a very determining factor. It has more to do with the width of your arms. Now, if you're somebody that jumps with stiff arms, I don't know if you can see it, but my rope is already somewhat higher than when my arms are closer together, right? So this thumb rule of you standing on the rope and bringing it to chest height, now you can see that's not the point or the case here with me because it hits my belly, but I'm still able to do double unders just because I managed my arm width, right? So check it out. Now, if I would straighten out my arms more, like this, see, it doesn't happen. So that thumb rule of the rope has to be chest height can help, but not in all cases. I just want you to focus on the width of your arms. Are you a person that jumps with wider arms? Cool, lengthen the rope. If you are somebody that really likes to jump with their arms close by, then I would say you can shorten it a little bit. So all these things that are playing a role is very important on what you're doing as an individual. So film yourself being number 1. Slow motion is the better thing because then you can actually see what's going on in the entire time. So that's 1. And then 2, practice every day. 3 minutes a day is enough. 3 minutes a day is enough, so just keep that up. Try to challenge yourself to do this with your friends for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. Film yourself in the beginning, film yourself at the end, and see the results. I hope to see you guys doing double unders in the next workouts, or maybe on Instagram or whatever, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.